Our boss did not even let us reunite with our family, whom we were so worried we would never see again, took away and sold our ship without our permission instead of just selling his own, and expects us to go back to work after a wasted vacation spent trying to survive. You know, if I were Olimar, I would just crash the ship into it. Oh. Greetings, gamer girls! I am Celestine, also known as Clona Comics Inc, and welcome back for more, or welcome to my new Let's Play of Pikmin 2! So this was the second thing that was voted after Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and so we're playing this now. Bzzz, that was close. I have averted a crash landing, running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He's not responding via his communicator. He's either flouting protocol or in danger. This text scrolls by too slowly. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. He's in a spacesuit. What? And you're worried about him freezing? What are those spacesuits made out of cardboard? That wouldn't surprise me. Wait a moment. Look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. Quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle, Captain Olimar. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle travel further, or carry further, remember? It did its eating animation, but it didn't eat anything. Oh well. So I happen to do backflips in their lead boots. Can't imagine that's easy. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. These are some oddly specific Pikmin to have remembered us. I guess maybe it's like that thing in Monster Trucks where where one of them learns something, the other one knows it almost immediately. I mean, I know that's kind of I think that's a natural thing in the real world, but I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know. It's science. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin and release it to throw it. Ooh, alliteration. Now, the ship said it was going to be devoured, but the dwarf bulber here actually is incapable of actually eating him. But, just throw a Pikmin at it, and it's done. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just reestablished my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Louis, allow me to assist your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Again, this text scrolls way too slowly. Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication and link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press start to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Alright, before we do that, I'm just gonna go over the basic controls. Use the control stick to move and A to punch, which you actually have an actual punching animation, whereas in the first game it was just throwing animation. Use B or use a whistle, which you use to call the Pikmin to your side, and press A to throw them. You can press X to dismiss them. Excuse me. You can also move them around with the C stick. Excuse me, jeez. Camera controls. Press L to center the camera. And R to zoom in and out. And if you want an overhead view, you can press Z. If you hold R, you can put the camera down in a ground level view. So, yeah. And pressing Y no longer brings up the map, but now it just, or the menu, or the radar or whatever. And instead it'll switch to the other captain. Because yeah, you have 2 captains in this game now. But here you press start to view the map, and thankfully you don't need some kind of thankfully you don't need something to get to show you the map like you can in the first game, which is good. And also, Louis left a face plant. Okay, let's go. Ooh. The graphics in this game are really good for 2004 standards. Louis, the odd object before you, appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Yes, you approach the seed and press A, and you'll pluck it. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. Yet it is staring at you. A carrot with big buggy eyes staring at me. You can use C to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling Pikmin carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors had detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? The ship actually tells you later in the game that he can't drool, which is kind of funny. A lot of people hate the ship's character, and I kind of do. Just not as much as other people do. They look at the camera at the same time. Okay. So, let's start by throwing the Pikmin at this pellet posy. And good change from and it'll carry it back to the onion. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Funny, I was actually watching the Fairly Odd Parents and saw the mothership there. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. Now, a good change from the first game is that when you threw a Pikmin at the pellet posy, they'd just go back to you. But now they'll actually pick it up now they actually pick it up in the same game cycle. So, yeah. Okay. Basically, you press A to pluck a seed. You can move around to the next one. But if you repeatedly tap A, your captain will automatically go over to them. Alright. And while they're doing that, also, you can't have more Pikmin than what is required to carry the object, and the More Pikmin you have on an object, the faster it will go. Hey, what's this? Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. Yeah, rules of video games. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press L to move the camera behind you, R to zoom, and Z to change angles. Yeah, there's Olimar over there. So we have a battery right here that we can't really do anything about. Alright. There is a bit of an advantage to not plucking your Pikmin. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, but we'll see. And so we have a paper bag in our way. So, further showing that Pikmin takes place long after the extinction of humans. We could throw a Pikmin on it, but to no avail. We could throw it on this one, but it requires a lot more Pikmin. I guess there's more air scrunched up in it. Scrunched up. Now, you might notice these Pikmin are quite slow. That's because they're leaf Pikmin, yeah, they're basically the lowest stage in evolution. If you leave your Pikmin plant in the ground here, however, they will mature automatically. I think I actually used that trick in the first game, but I wasn't like camping. I was just running around and getting other stuff. I don't think there's anything else we can get though, so I think I'm just gonna have to pluck these. Oh, wait a minute, let me, how much does this need again? Okay, yeah, 15. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, we have to pluck these. Oh, wait, no, we can just pluck, all but one of them. Alright, now let's head back over. Probably shouldn't be typing on my laptop right now, but I don't care. So let's throw Louie's Pikmin up there. And let's throw Olimar's Pikmin up there. It's you! It's really you! And they love doing backflips, don't they? Captain Olimar! Louie! Yeah, Louie's not Captain. You are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything. Correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, press X to take solo, and Y to change leaders. So, first of all, not only do you harvest the pellets, but you also harvest the remains of your dead enemies, as gruesome as it's known. This game's even ready for everyone. I don't get it either. So we can play as Louie, and we can whistle Olimar to our side. So now we have two captains. So having two captains means a lot more multitasking, which is cool. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about this paper bag yet, so we'll just have to wait on that. But now that we have two captains, we can do a lot of multitasking. Did I say that already? I don't know. Actually, let me go ahead and have Olimar go over to that battery, because there's actually something unique about it that wasn't in the first game. It's actually buried in the ground, and you gotta swarm your Pikmin around it, and they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they say that, but anyways, oh, Here's that legitimate advantage of not plucking your Pikmin. This Pikmin now has a bud on its head. The longer you leave a Pikmin plant in the ground, it will mature over time, and it will, yeah, the bud is the next stage in its lifestyle, and the last stage is flower. But I'm not gonna do that just because, you know, I don't think you guys want me to camp. And they finished digging it up, but it needs 20 Pikmin to carry, and there's only 9. But what happens when we add 11? It makes 20. So now they can carry it. Unfortunately, because of these spacesuits make Olimar and Louie unable to carry the stuff themselves. You know, what is the wonder? If Olimar couldn't carry the ship parts in Pikmin 1 by himself, how was he able to even get the ship parts on the ship in the... What's Louie doing? Okay, whatever. Yeah, if you stay still for a minute, he'll kind of like do his own animations and then he'll like jump once you start moving again. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but what is the wonder how Olimar was even able to get them onto his ship in the first place? Heck, how is he even able to carry that bottle cap in like the opening cutscene? The pre-rendered cutscene. I don't know. It's a Nintendo game. Well, then again, maybe the gravity on the planet is different from Hocotate. So we have a battery, the Courage Reactor, and it's worth 280 Pokos. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of aiming it when I appraised it in the name of reflects my current thinking. So you can also press B to just instantly scroll through the text. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. It is one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hocotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so that to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Yes, this is one rule of this world. At the end of the day, you cannot stay on the surface because there are hostile nocturnal creatures. You must go in a low orbit in the ship. And the Pikmin and any Pikmin that are not in base will get left behind. Which is impossible to do because they're all there during the, when you, they're all there when you get the treasure there. And that Bulborg got blue fire to the face. Ouch. Courage Reactor. So this will show the funds you earned during the funds you've earned during the day. Jeez. And and your change in Pikmin population, whether you lost or gained any. You can also press Z to see what killed your Pikmin. So yeah. And at the end of the day, we get mail from someone else instead of a diary entry. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hoard regularly, and I'll check it often. Keep up the pace. And let's save. Alright. Yeah, this ends our first day of exploration. But there are some new things up there. We have the Picklepedia and the treasures. The Picklepedia is basically a place you can go to if you want to. Is basically a place you can go to if you to look at the enemies. It'll show you how much they're worth, how many Pikmin you've lost to them, and how many creatures you defeated. It doesn't show you how many Pikmin they give if you went to the you took into the onion though. We also have here we have the pellet posy. Excuse me. And something you can do is you can press A, and you can throw Pikmin carrots at them. So you can see. You can also move the camera around with the control stick. You can see what the enemy goes about killing the Pikmin. So yeah, if you want to know exactly what they do, you can do that. We also have this thing called Olimar's Notes. Basically, Olimar will give journal entries on them. Dwarf Red Bulbor, Pansaris pseudosiculi russus, breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulbor, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulbor's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation. I haven't even heard of half these words, but. Or actually more like a quarter of these words. By a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. That's cool. That's one thing I really like about Pikmin is that, well, more so Pikmin 2 than the other 3 games. Or, yeah, there's 3 games in the series right now. Could be 4. Is that it's just all about nature, and I really like that because something about nature has always fascinated me, especially marine life, and really especially outer life in space. So yeah. Oh, you can also move the camera. You pan the camera around with the C stick. So yeah, what does he have to say about the pellet posy? Pellet posy. And plus Nutrio, pellet weed family. In the stem of the pellet posy, one can observe the muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species, such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So pellet posy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique to a small group of pellet weed family. The fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly and that their pellets contain such high concentrations of natural nutrients in the soil explains why the Pikmin and so many of the other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. So there are some other notes you can get, but to get those you have to beat the game on at least one file, which I haven't really done yet. But I'll do it soon, I promise. Now let's take a look at the treasures. The Courage Reactor. We also have Olimar's journal. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, so I don't know what they're thinking. Yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now I'm reunited with them. I know everything will be alright. It will. Right? The Pikmin are so sweet. I mean, granted, this is obviously not the superior game because the first game was like a survival instinct almost. But here it's just cold hard cash, and they're still willing to help him. I don't know. I'm actually going to be avoiding the treasures most of the game because there is a certain feature that I kind of want to show all at once. So I'm going to be doing that at the end of the game. But I will show the Piclopedia a couple times if you guys want me to. So yeah, and at the end of the game, I do plan to show everything in the Piclopedia and Treasure Hoard. Okay, guys. So, with that, I think that concludes our first episode of Pikmin 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to say you liked it. Next time on Pikmin 2, we're going to head back to the Valley of Repose and see what awaits us there. As always, remember to smile, and you are the face of Clone Comics Inc. Goodbye.